It started with loneliness. After her recent breakup, Maya felt like the world had grown cold and distant. The city's noise, the constant hum of people, only made her feel more isolated. So she took a day off from her job, hoping that solitude in nature might soothe her aching heart. She found herself sitting on an old wooden bench in a park, a little way outside the city. The bench was empty, and its emptiness echoed her own. The sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, offering a fragile sense of stability. For a moment, Maya allowed herself to breathe, to feel the pain and let it pass through her. But then, a strange sound shattered the silence, a sharp, panicked voice calling out, "Bella! Bella!" At first, Maya tried to ignore it, hoping for peace. But the voice grew more desperate, and she couldn't turn away any longer. The sound came from near the children's slide. Maya walked over and saw a woman, frantic and tearful, searching the playground. "Have you seen my daughter?" the woman pleaded. "Her name is Bella. She's 8. She was just playing here a moment ago, and now she's gone." Maya's heart twisted. She quickly called the police, explaining everything. Officers arrived and gathered details, then began searching the park. Maya couldn't stand by and do nothing. She joined the search, calling Bella's name, peering behind trees, under benches, and into the shadows. As night fell, the park emptied. Only a handful of people remained, their faces drawn with worry. The police lights flickered in the darkness. Maya felt hope slipping away, but she refused to give up. She decided to search the nearby forest, even though it was growing darker by the minute. The forest was quiet, almost unnaturally so. There were no tigers or bears here, but Maya knew wild foxes sometimes roamed these woods. Her heart pounded as she moved deeper into the trees, her phone flashlight barely cutting through the gloom. Suddenly, something caught her eye, a small red shoe, half buried beneath a bush. Maya's breath caught in her throat. Could it be Bella's? She hesitated, uncertain, but pressed on. A few steps later, she found the matching shoe, lying in the dirt as if dropped in a hurry. A sudden rustle in the bushes made her freeze. Before she could react, a fox leapt out, its eyes wild and hungry. It lunged at her, sinking its teeth into her hand. Maya screamed, pain exploding through her arm as blood began to pour. Desperate, she punched the fox, again and again, until it finally released her. She tried to run, but the fox was faster. She stumbled, falling hard to the ground. Just as the fox prepared to attack again, a figure emerged from the shadows, a tall, silent man, holding a spear. With swift, practiced movements, he killed the fox and knelt beside Maya. He tore a strip from his shirt and quickly bandaged her bleeding hand. "Are you all right?" he asked, his voice low and calm. Maya, still trembling, told him everything, about Bella, the search, the attack. The man listened silently, his eyes unreadable in the darkness. When she finished, he offered his hand. "Come with me. My house isn't far. You need to rest and take care of that wound." Something about him felt safe, almost comforting. Maya nodded and followed him deeper into the forest, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and relief. His house stood in a clearing, surrounded by ancient trees. It was old but well kept, with warm light glowing from the windows. Inside, the air was filled with the scent of herbs and wood smoke. The man smiled, a strange, enigmatic smile, and invited her to sit. He offered her food, and though Maya hesitated, hunger won out. The man cooked with remarkable skill, moving around the kitchen with practiced ease. He didn't let her near the stove, insisting she rest. Soon, he served her a plate of meat, fragrant and tender. "What kind of meat is this?" Maya asked, curiosity mingling with unease. He smiled again, that same unsettling smile. "Fresh meat," he replied. Maya didn't press further. She was too hungry, too tired. The food was delicious, rich with flavors she couldn't place. After dinner, they sat together by the fire. The man asked her about her life, her heartbreak, her loneliness. He listened intently, then said, "True love is rare. I have been searching for it all my life." Maya felt drawn to him, his quiet strength, his mysterious aura. She wanted to say something, to confess the strange connection she felt, but the words wouldn't come. Eventually, he showed her to a guest room, lit with candles, decorated with wildflowers. It felt like a dream. Exhausted, Maya drifted into a restless sleep. But in the middle of the night, a sound woke her, a steady rhythmic thudding from the kitchen. At first, she tried to ignore it, but the noise grew louder, impossible to dismiss. Curiosity and dread warred within her as she crept down the hallway. The kitchen door was ajar. Through the gap, she saw the man, his back turned, chopping something on the counter. Blood splattered the walls and pooled on the floor. Maya's breath caught in her throat as she realized what he was cutting: a small, lifeless body, limbs pale and limp. Bella. Horror rooted her to the spot. She tried to back away, but the floor creaked. The man turned, his face illuminated by candlelight, his eyes cold and empty. He smiled, a smile that chilled her to the bone. "One more true love," he whispered, raising the knife. Maya screamed, but no sound came out. The forest outside was silent, the night pressing in. She realized, too late, that loneliness can be far more dangerous than any wild animal, and that some hearts are hungry for more than love. Follow for more.